Yeah, thank you very much, Audrey, for the kind words of introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to kick off this virtual Dr. Margaret Faul Women in Chemistry Award Symposium, sponsored by Science of Synthesis, a product of TMA Publisher. I would like to say that I do so in my role as the current editor-in-chief of Science of Synthesis. But before I say a few words about Science of Synthesis, I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate our awardee, Professor Cristina Nevado from the University of Zurich, on this very well-deserved award. And I do not only speak on behalf of myself, but on behalf of the entire board of editors, and I think also the entire selection committee. And Dr. Margaret Faul, Vice President of AMGEN and member of the Science of Synthesis Board, is going to introduce Professor Nevado in a couple of minutes. Now, Science of Synthesis sponsors this award. Science of Synthesis is a product of the larger, no, that should work. Again, it doesn't work. So my remote control again does not work. Could you help me out and present the next slide? Because my remote control again does not work. Okay, thank you. So Science of Synthesis is a product of the larger TMA chemistry portfolio, which also encompasses the journals which many of you certainly know. Science of Synthesis, I think, is a truly unique and most valuable resource of chemical information. As the name suggests, it covers organic synthesis in its entire breadth, yet differs from competitor databases in that it tries to show the science in context. Rather than just accumulating data in form of an unstructured haystack, the information has been screened, classified, and structured for you by experts in a given field. So what does that mean? Let me give you an example. And again, I need the next slide, please. Next one. So assume you want to make, or you need to make particular heterocycles, for instance, one of these aza carbazole derivatives. And if you search for this structure in one of the common databases, you will probably get a couple of hundreds of hits. But that's the moment where the real work starts for you, because it's you who has to go through this hit list to find out which of the entries may or may not be relevant for you. If you do the same search with Science of Synthesis, you are first guided to this kind of review-like chapter, which provides you with a very quick overview over all methods that do have a meaningful scope. It then goes on, next slide please, to discuss these individual methods in some detail. Next slide. It shows you their scope and the limitations in form of schemes and tables. Next slide. It includes representative procedures to give you an idea of the practical aspect of a given procedure. And next slide. And of course, you are also connected to the original literature if you want more information then. So as I said, next slide, please. Science of Synthesis stands for knowledge, for context, for insight, and for quality management. And therefore, it can save you a lot of time when planning a synthesis, when writing a publication, when writing a grant application, when preparing a seminar or a consulting visit. And by the way, it's also a very valuable teaching and learning resource. If you do not trust me, I'm supposed to be the spokesman of this product. If you do not trust me, trust other witnesses. Next slide, please. And I think Phil Barron needs no introduction. But before I read you his statement, let me emphasize that Professor Barron is not affiliated with science of synthesis in any way. Here is what he thinks. Science of synthesis is an indispensable tome of chemical information, organized in an intuitive and logical way. It contains information on nearly every aspect of chemical reactivity, and for me is the go-to resource for rapidly learning about a new area. I use it regularly in preparation for classes and for consulting visits. It simply gives me the information I need far more easily than any search engine is capable of, and very often contains references and insights that cannot be found anywhere else. Well, next slide, please. Yes. With the ambition to make science of synthesis a quality resource for the scientist, TIMA is also committed to recognize the excellence and the talent of the scientists, especially the scientists of the younger generation. And therefore, TIMA sponsors various prizes and awards that try to target the scientists at different stages of their careers. The arguably most well-established and most prestigious of those awards is the biannual TIMA Ayubak Prize. And here you see the latest recipient, Professor Ang Li from the Shanghai Institute of Organic Chemistry. Next slide, please. And it's exactly in this context that Science of Synthesis has launched the Dr. Margaret Faul Women in Chemistry Award, a body initiative of Margaret Faul, Vice President of AMGEN and member of our board. We sincerely believe that it's not good enough to just complain about the still too low number of women who pursue careers in chemistry, be it in academia or in industry. The basic idea behind the WIC Award is simple. We would like to encourage young female scientists to consider such career pathways by referring them to successful female colleagues in the early stages of their independent careers. Now, of course, such an award lives from the awardees. The first winner was Professor Sarah Risman from Caltech, who received her first award 2 years ago. Next slide, perhaps. Next slide. She got her award 2 years ago at the ESOC meeting in Vienna, and TIMA is about to commemorate this event with a special issue of Synthesis dedicated to Sarah Risman. And this issue has just been published online a few days ago. And that brings me to this year's awardee. Next slide, please. Professor Cristina Nevado, who is undoubtedly another such role model. Now, unfortunately, the pandemic still prevents us from celebrating with you, Cristina, in person. Therefore, we have prepared a special gift for you. Look at this.
Hey, Cristina, this is Margaret. I just wanted to reach out and congratulate you again on being the recipient of this year's Margaret Faul Award for Women in Chemistry. I couldn't be more proud or more excited to have you as this year's award recipient. You are a leader and a mentor and a role model for all of us in the field of synthetic organic chemistry, and I'm really excited to be part of your award lecture today. Unfortunately, because of COVID, this year's award lecture will be virtual, but I'm really looking forward and hope that we can get together face to face in the not too distant future and celebrate in person. So Cristina, hope you have a great day, truly excited, and well done.
Hi, Cristina. I just want to say congratulations on the 2021 Margaret Faul Women in Chemistry Award. It's been so great to get to know you over the years, and I feel like I've learned so much from each of your papers and presentations. This is such a well-deserved honor, and I really can't wait to celebrate you in person, hopefully sometime soon. Congratulations again.
Cristina, Enhorabuena por haber sido seleccionada como ganadora del premio Margaret Faul de Química. Es realmente muy bien merecido por el magnífico trabajo que has realizado en el campo de la química. Tu liderazgo como científica marca un gran camino que debemos seguir todos para que nuestras disciplinas sigan siendo relevantes en el futuro. También es importante reconocer y agradecerte el servicio que prestas a la comunidad en diversas funciones como profesora, mentora, científica y ciudadana del mundo. Te deseo todo lo mejor. Felicidades.
Querida Cristina, congratulations for the 2021 Women in Chemistry Award. This is well deserved, Cristina. Your work on gold and nickel catalyst is really impressive and fantastic, as well as your work on natural product synthesis. You are an excellent role model for the young female chemists. Again, all my congratulations, and with all my best for the future.
Felicidades, Cristina. Cristina, I'm so happy for you and for the committee that got to choose you for this wonderful award, the Margaret Faul Award. I'm a big fan, as you know, of your chemistry in alkene oxidation and difunctionalization and your extremely creative work in new catalytic principles. I'm also a big fan of the energy that you bring to your program and to the field of synthetic methodology and to really the whole chemistry community. So I couldn't think of a more deserving person for this great award, and you have my heartfelt congratulations.
Hola, Cristina. Felicitaciones. Congratulations on being the 2021 winner of the Margaret Faul Award. Could not think of a more deserving recipient. I think the committee obviously agreed. You've done amazing work in the area of transition metal catalysis, and I look forward to seeing all the great work and all the great science and all the great students you continue to produce from your lab. Congratulations again.
Hello, Cristina and Kyoko. First of all, congratulations on your receipt of Women in Chemistry Award. I'm very happy as I'm a big fan of your beautiful methodology study. I wish you continuous success. Congratulations.
Hi, Cristina. We want to take this opportunity on this sunny evening to congratulate you with the Women in Chemistry Award. Indeed, it's well deserved. We are looking forward to your lecture. Cheers. Cheers, and see you soon. See you soon.
Yeah, Cristina, I think I don't have to comment any further after these eminent colleagues and committee members. Suffice it to say that I'm personally most grateful that our paths have crossed early in your career. And since that time, I'm proudly following your independent work, and I'm admiring the breadth and the depth of your scientific agenda. You are an excellent and competitive scientist and mentor. And if I may say so, you are a very nice person as well. Congratulations again. And with this, I pass on to Margaret, who is going to introduce you a little bit more formally.
Great, thank you, Alois. So Cristina, congratulations again. We're very excited, as you can see, to have you as this year's recipient of the Margaret Faul Award for Women in Organic Chemistry. As you can see from the video and from the sentiments of the selection committee, we do wish we were there with you. We're there with you in spirit, and super excited and want to congratulate you for this great achievement. For those in the audience, Cristina completed both her undergraduate and graduate degrees at the Autónoma University in Madrid, where she performed her PhD with Professor Antonio Echevarren, where she worked in the area of the late transition metal catalyzed reactions. Once she completed her PhD, upon graduation, she actually went and did postdoctoral work for Professor Alois Fürstner at the Max Planck Institute for Kohlenforschung. And in 2007, she then joined the University of Zurich, where she was an assistant professor, becoming a full professor in 2013. Within the award, and I think we'll hear today about many of the aspects that Cristina has completed her research on, but her research is really focused in three main areas. The first is the development of new processes for the construction of carbon-carbon and CX bonds based on late transition metal catalysts. The second is then the implementation of these methods to streamline the synthesis of complex natural products. And then finally, it's the study at the molecular level, both computationally and experimentally, of relevant biological processes influenced by these organic molecules in the area of cancer progression, cancer metastasis, and cell motility. Cristina has received many awards for her outstanding research over the course of a career, including the Werner Prize from the Swiss Chemical Society, the European Research Council for Young Investigator Award, the Chemical Society Review's Emerging Investigator Award, and also the Theme Chemistry Journal Award in recognition for her contributions to the field of synthetic organic chemistry. We're very excited to have her today as the award recipient, and her presentation today is going to discuss the mechanistic puzzles for late transition metals. So Cristina, again, congratulations. Really looking forward to your presentation.